Hello again. I've done quite a bit of trimming since the last video. What happened is that the trunk lid wouldn't close, and I needed to open up this part right here so that I could get to all these screws right through here. So what I had to do was I had to trim the back area to allow the trunk to fully close. As long as I was doing that, I might as well locate everything. So I drilled holes in and lined up the screws. Got that to work. Let's see. All right, so now you can see that I've made clearance so that the trunk will close. So then I came in here and I had to trim this edge to fit, and I made this part to tie together the C8 body mounting points that are under here, which is why I had to get to that, to the new body that I've got right here. So once I did that, now they interfere with each other, which I knew they would. So now what I've got to do is start trimming it. This sticks out too far here, so something is keeping it from going in. So you can see it's contacting right there. So I will slowly trim this as that goes in, and then it's also pivoting from that spot right there. What you can see is the back, it's hard to see in the video, I can see it clearly myself. The back is moving out as I push the front in, which means it's pivoting from somewhere in between here. So that's what I'm going to do, is start trimming these areas. You can see right there where it should be. So anything that's not flush there needs to move in. So the other thing you can see is that while I was concerned about the height difference between all of the different pieces, it's almost going to work itself out. What I did was I had to cut part of this piece out, which was higher. Well, I don't want to do excessive amounts of work, so what I could do is I could cut this down as well, lower it, and just make this blend in. The other alternative would be to raise up the C8 portion. So the question is whether I want it to raise up, or how much I want it to raise up on this edge. Do I want it to raise up a lot or a little? So that wouldn't be hard to do. I could simply add material here, kind of like a triangle shape, to blend into there, or I can cut this down. I don't have to decide right now which one of those to do, but at some point I have to decide which I like better. I think I do like it raising up a little more, but we'll see. All right, anyway, I just wanted to kind of get you up to date. Oh, and so now the door opening is cut, so now the door will open and close. It's not perfect, but it's close. Let's see, and then the other side, I did the same thing. I cut off the door, so I now have a door opening, so now both doors will open. I guessed at that door opening and obviously guessed pretty wrong. No big deal. I'll just cut material off of the door and bond that back in. So anyway, that's where I'm at now. Oh, as far as locating this, it just so happened that the fender touched the tire where this needed to be. So that allowed me to make sure both sides were the same. I had on both sides over here, I pushed it forward until it touched the tire. I pushed it forward over here till it touched the tire, and then I centered it. So as long as and obviously horizontally, wherever this fits, it's going to be level. So if I center it, have both of those the same, and have it level, then everything should be fine. So this is what it looks like from the rear. Still some touching up to do. All right. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.